Today I'm going to be telling you what is the perfect 10 out of 10 male. Kind of a funny question, but I've gotten this actually a surprising number of times. I'm John Sonmez, the founder of Bulldog Mindset.com. On this channel, we help you to go from the victim mindset to the bulldog mindset. Today, we're going to be talking about social skills. We're going to be talking about the perfect 10 of 10 male. What is it? Does it even exist? What would I consider to be the 10 of 10 male? I got this question, and it says, "Hey, John, I was just wondering what you consider a perfect 10 of 10 male would be for women to get attracted." I believe having a framework like that can give guidance to what I want to develop, which is to become a full caps, attractive male in the future. Someone who naturally attracts women. Hope you will answer this question. Thank you. I'm a little concerned for you guys that are watching this video right now, and for the person emailing me, about the idea of like basing what you want to become on being attractive to women. Okay? Now, I'm not going to say that I haven't had this in my psychology at times, and that to some degree, that some of what I do is not dictated by the psychology. Of course there is that component, right? This is biologically built into us. It is the greatest competition of all time, is to sexually reproduce. All organisms on this planet, all men are in this competition. But let's get beyond that, because we are human beings, okay? We should aspire to be more than just this, okay? And so if you are worried about becoming a 10 of 10 male simply for the purpose of attracting women, you're going to have a problem for a couple of reasons. One, trying to attain that goal is going to make it impossible, because you're going to be needy and you're going to be seeking external validation. Will make you by nature needy and seeking external validation, okay, which is unattractive, which is going to make it so that you can't be a 10 of 10. The second problem here is that I'm all for you being a 10 of 10 male. I like it, okay? Be a fucking bulldog, yes. But do it for you, because you will not accept anything less. Because you're given this life, you're given this body, you're given this opportunity, you're given this time, this short time, the candle in the wind, before you fucking fade out and die, to obtain your glory. So obtain your glory for you. That's the second reason. And the third reason, and then we'll actually get into what I actually think are the attributes, is this. Is once you achieve this, your life is going to be shit. I'll tell you from experience. Once you, and I can't say 10 out of 10. I'm not trying to like super brag this. I don't know which scale. I'm not going to number rate myself, okay? But once you achieve the ability of what you're trying to achieve, which is to be attractive to women, to attract women, to get women that you want, okay, right? I can tell you that what will happen is that you'll realize it's not that good. It was great. It was a great ego boost, maybe, but it's not quite as awesome as you thought, because it's just a lot of trouble. And it's not the be-all, end-all. And now you start to realize that your mission in life was to attain this thing, and you have obtained it, and it's not really that great. The cake doesn't taste so good. The cake is good, but it's not so good, and you get bored of the cake. I don't want you to waste your life chasing something that you're going to prevent yourself from getting, first of all, by virtue of chasing it for the wrong reason. And I don't want you to get to the end of the rainbow and realize that there's no pot of gold. Okay, there is no pot of gold. The reason why you need to do this is for you. Now, with that said, okay, for all of you who've been waiting, I'm going to give you my perspective on this and what is important here. So the first thing I'm going to say is that to be a 10 of 10 male, you need to be driven towards a purpose in life. Guys that have a purpose in life, that are driven, right, that are, I want to say aggressive, but what I really mean is assertive. That they take charge, that they know where they're going in life. They're self-assured, right? They have the mission. Those are the guys that are extremely attractive to women, right? That indicates a high status, right? Status is going to be the most important thing, guys, okay? But this is an aspect of status. If you look at firefighters, police officers, right? They're in positions of power, sure, okay? But they have a mission, right? We could talk armed forces, right? Soldiers, mission, okay? Even sports athletes, right? Mission. Celebrities to some degree, mission. Okay, they've got a purpose, they've got a focus, they've got a drive, they're going after something. Success, it comes from having that. And successful people have high status, and that is one of the most attractive traits to women is status. A guy that has high status. If you're a celebrity, if you're a famous athlete, okay, you're going to be way more successful. You're going to be more attractive to women than anything else that you could be. Whether you're physically attractive or not, that's more important of a component, okay? So that's probably number one, and it all starts with being driven, right? That's where the success is going to come from. Successful people are, by nature, driven. There's an element of social status. I think for most guys in the situations, you may not be able to exhibit the money you have, the status you have, right? I mean, if you're a big celebrity, people will recognize you. But social status is important, okay? And there's a lot of components of that. So you should strive to have good social status, which means having good social skills, which means that you have good communication skills. It means that you're not afraid. It means that you're confident and you can approach women and you can talk to them. And you don't have a delicate ego that you're afraid is going to be shattered. You're not afraid of rejection. You're comfortable in social situations. You can smooth social interactions with other people. You can bring them in, include them, have conversations. You can deal with awkward situations, right? This is what it means to have social skills, and this is what it means to be socially calibrated, okay? And that will display a huge amount of status, which is social status, which is pretty much in a lot of environments the only cue that a woman would have of knowing whether you are of high value or you have high status in general. So having high social status is really important. The next one that I'll put on the list here would be having, let's say, and I put this in the category of social status to some degree, but I'm going to pull it out on its own because I think this is really important, is having confidence in general, having self-confidence. I have a big ass blog post on how to build self-confidence. You can check out on the Bulldog Mindset page. Go check that out there, or click the link below to get access. That's like a 7,000 word article on how to build confidence. Confidence is important. Ideally, you would have the ideal physique. You would have that nice V-tip taper, what Greg Gallagher, Kino Body would call the superhero physique, okay? You'd have that nice V-taper. You'd be lean. You'd be muscular, maybe not too muscular, but a decent amount of muscularity, okay? And you'd be somewhat ripped, 10% body fat or less. That is going to be ideal from the physique perspective, okay? You're going to be stylish. You're going to have fashion, right? You're going to have good clothes. You're going to know how to put the style together, and you're going to have studied some amount of style so that when you go into a room, most of the time you're the best dressed looking guy in the room, okay? You're going to, obviously, grooming, right? Have a good haircut, take care of your skin, your face, right? And take care of all of those kind of grooming needs and smelling good, all of that kind of like appearance and presentation type of stuff. You're going to carry yourself in a way, right? You're going to have a voice that communicates your message that is deep and resonates from your abdomen, not from your upper chest, okay? I mean, these are all the kind of components. You're asking for it, so I'm giving it to you, all right? Ideally, you would have the facial aesthetics, which you can't really control, but if you lose a lot of weight, if you're lean, you're going to have a pretty good jawline for most people, and you're going to have, pretty sharp and chiseled features for the most part, okay? You can look at my fat face and you can look at my not fat face, and you can tell that there's a big difference there, okay? But I will tell you guys that the appearance aspect of it is not as important for women. The style aspect is actually more shocking. I can pretty much guarantee you, if you took, in most cases, a guy that had a really good physique that was shirtless versus a guy dressed in a very nice suit that was extremely stylish, that most women are going to pick the guy in the suit that's stylish. Not just because they find him attractive, but he's also sending off messages of status and wealth and things like that. Aggressively dominant men are more attractive, right? It means that you have confidence in yourself, right? It indicates a lot of things. That you've gotten away with this behavior before, that you have some degree of social status, right? That you're a risk taker. You're not afraid of things, okay? That you are a good protector. You're someone who is not going to allow your, quote, woman to be violated, or that you're going to be able to take care of your offspring and protect them from anyone who would try to do them harm. Okay, so showing dominance and fearlessness is going to be super, super attractive, right? It also indicates that you don't give a fuck what other people think, which again is going to make you of high status. Who's the kind of people that don't give a fuck what other people think? People who have fuck you money. People who have status and celebrity status and don't care because it doesn't matter, because they have trust and faith in themselves. Some of these things might be beyond your control to some degree. I mean, some of these things, like, you're not going to be able to necessarily control your facial aesthetics to some degree. I mean, you can get your teeth fixed, you can do all kinds of stuff, right? You can do the best that you have with what you have, okay? But and you can make a lot of money. You can do a lot of things that you might not think is possible. But you have to understand, again, guys, that it is all about status, right? That is the most important thing. And I can tell you, just just think about it. Just use your own judgment on the situation, right? I want you to look at two scenarios where guys are considered, quote, the 10 of 10 male, okay? One of them is celebrities, okay? Like famous celebrities, right? Sports, especially sports stars or actors, right? It's not a matter of just looks. It is absolutely not, right? And it's not a matter of just money. It's the status that incorporates. I want you to look at, guys just in bars, guys with girlfriends, right? These kind of guys that are considered to be, very attractive to women. What is it about them, right? If you were to just study them for a while, you would find some of these attributes, right? You would find that they're comfortable in social situations. You'd find that they have some degree of status, right? At least social status, not all of them. That they probably have some degree of style and dress, right? You'd find that they're probably dominant. You might call them assholes. They're not necessarily assholes. I did a video, maybe we can link to it if I can find it, on being an asshole versus not, or being a nice guy. But you're going to find these kind of attributes. You're going to find that they have some kind of purpose. They generally don't give a fuck what other people think. And these are going to be valuable skills and valuable assets to have just in general as a man. Get out there and become the 10 of 10 guy for you, not for any woman or not to please anyone else. Just do it for you. All right, that's all I got. Take care.